How can I change the blade on my tube cutter? Do I need to vacuum my recycling bottle before work? Can I create different flaring with the Rotenberger flaring device? These are questions you asked us either here, on YouTube, or on the field to our sales team. Today we want to get into the most asked questions and answer them once and for all. Hello, my name is Anthony Haynes. I'm the Product and Training Manager for Rotenberger in the UK, and today we're answering all your questions. If you still have questions at the end of this video, please let us know and leave a comment below. We're here to help. Let's start with our first category, which is general questions. This one is from our sales team who are visiting craftsmen all over the world. So the question is, which press jaws fit my press machine? Well, there are two types of press machine, compact and standard machines. Compact machines work with approximately 19 kilonewtons of pressure and can be used to a working range of 35 millimeters or 40 millimeters on plastic pipe diameter. Standard machines work with approximately 32 kilonewtons of force and can handle fittings up to a size of 110 millimeters. It is therefore always important to know what type of machine is being used. Compact machines here require a compact press jaw, and standard machines only work with a standard press jaw, like here. If you're interested in buying new press jaws, just have a look on our website and check the description of the press jaw. If it fits a compact machine or a standard machine, most contours and sizes are available for both systems. Our press machines, the Compact TT and the Compact 3, are considered compact machines. Other machines like the Romax 4000 and Romax 3000 are standard machines. Next up, another question about pressing. I would like to press copper pipe. Which press jaw do I need? Thank you for the question. In order to select the right press jaw, you should know which fitting you want to use. There are many different types of press fitting that can be used to press copper pipe. Many of these fittings suitable for copper pipe have a contour that can be used for stainless steel. For example, you can use Vega sand press or Geberit May press, or V or M. You should therefore always select the pressing jaw according to the fitting and never according to the pipe. The fittings depend on the pipe, the press jaw on the fitting. Okay, now we have a question on our Ropulse flushing machine. What is the difference between the flushing compressor of the Ropulse and the Ropulse EDM? It's a very good question, but the two models have identical performance and features and technical data. However, the EDM version has the advantage of an electronic data manager on board. This can be used easily and professionally to create flushing logs as PDF files with our app. There you go. Okay, the next category is air conditioning. So our next question is from Stefan Herving. He asks the following on our video about vacuuming an air conditioning device. The hoses are all vacuumed beforehand. Does the bottle also have to be vacuumed beforehand? If so, under what pressure? Normally -1 bar? Thank you. Okay, Stefan, thanks for the question. So, recycling and plant cylinders are delivered to the gas traders in a cleaned and evacuated condition. So this is not necessary again. If a cylinder has already contained refrigerant, it must of course be evacuated again. An absolute vacuum of less than 2.7 millibar is sufficient for this. As with the systems, this can be measured using an absolute pressure vacuum gauge, i.e. our Rocool 600. We have a George 7441. He asks us, can you refill our nitrogen bottle? If so, how? So George, unfortunately, many apologies, but this isn't possible. You have to get a new one. Next, we have a question from, I hope I'm saying this right, Math SM9839 about flanging devices such as the Roflare Revolver and the tumbling flanging machine. He says, hello, I have both flanging devices shown here and I'm actually very satisfied with them. But I ask myself the question of how can I make a flanging for reducer nuts with these devices? i.e. 5/8 or 6mm for connection to an expansion vessel? I would be happy to get an answer from you. So thank you very much for your question. No problem. Here's our solution for you. If you want to flare a pipe larger in order to connect it to a larger sealing surface, as in your example, it should be sufficient to let the pipe to be flanged protrude a little further from the die. The size of the flanging can be varied wonderfully by the distance between the end of the pipe and the die. Now we have a question about gas cartridges. Where can I dispose of my gas cylinder? So, not completely empty gas cans and cartridges can be disposed of at a recycling centre, but completely empty cans can be disposed of in a recycling bin. It's as easy as this. There you go. Next, we have some questions about our cutting products, so let's take a look. Hupanja has a question about our tube cutter 35. Up to what wall thickness can cut with this? And can also use it to cut PE pipes. Okay, that's a great question. Firstly, the tube cutter 35 is only designed for aluminium, thin-walled steel pipe, copper and brass. The maximum wall thickness that it can cut is 3mm. Secondly, you can also cut PE pipes with the tube cutter 35, but the blade geometry is not designed for these pipes. The cut can become unclean. That's why we have developed the tube cutter for MSR. You can find more information in the video description below. Next, we have a question from Evan Frykes 5502. He asks about our tube cutter 42 CSST. He asks, does it cut copper pipe just as good as a normal tube cutter, or is it just made for corrugated steel? The tube cutter 42 CSST is made for cutting corrugated stainless steel tube. Therefore, it has a different cutting wheel than, for example, the tube cutter 35 for cutting copper pipes. The difference in geometry of the tube cutter 42 CSST cutting wheel would wear out the wheel much faster when cutting tubes other than corrugated stainless steel. Please have a look at our tube cutter 35 for cutting standard copper pipes. Okay, then we have a question from Lewis Pannett regarding our Minicut 1 and Minicut 2. How can I change the blade on mine? Good for you, we have a Minicut right on hand so I can show you. It's a very simple job. You have a screw next to the blade. You just need a screwdriver, take the screw out, and then the other side there is a pin. You pull that out and then you can easily change the blade over. Okay, that's it. These are some of the questions you have asked us in the past. We're here to help you out and make the best use of our tools. If you have any questions about our products, please leave us a comment here or under any of our videos. We'll reach out to you with an answer. Also check out our other videos and shorts, as we have a library of tutorials and how-tos for many of our products. We hope you learned something new today and had some fun. Till then, bye-bye.